So, I want to show you a graph that I made because I like graphs and maybe you like graphs too. Let me turn this around. So this is my graph. This is my health symptoms to self-care graph. So on this axis we have mental health symptoms, so anxiety, flashbacks and hypervigilance. I have complex PTSD, starting from 0 going up to 100. And then on the bottom we have physical health symptoms, so migraine, chronic pain, IBS. Obviously these two are related, but it's nice just to have them again from 0 to 100 because there are different things I can do at different kind of intersects of these symptoms. So at the bottom where my symptoms are at 0, feeling great, and I should remind to not exhaust myself, because if you have any sort of chronic illness where on a good day you feel the need to work hard to catch up, to get ahead, and then you end up having a flare up. And nice reminder, when everything is terrible, self-care is being in bed, and eating, drinking and taking meds is all I'm going to do to look after myself, and that is important. And then there's a various other stuff in between. This is not everything, and a lot of these tend to be quite solo. The idea is this is a plan that I've made on a good day for a bad day. I know my limits, and I know that sometimes what I can do is maybe watching a film, maybe a film that I've seen before, just something to kind of put on a screen to distract myself that isn't constantly scrolling on social media. The gaming zone, so that requires me to be sitting in front of a screen, which is why it's further down this way on the physical health thing, but slightly up on the mental health thing, because it gives me something to focus on. So if I'm having hypervigilance or flashbacks, I can kind of actively dissociate by playing Stardew Valley or something. Crafting zone requires me to have not as much pain, but also not as much anxiety taken at my brain. It requires a bit more active thought, so it's here. Going for a walk requires very little chronic pain, and it requires me not to be so hypervigilant that I'm going to stress myself out leaving the house too much, but it's quite a good thing for me to do. So it's a big circle. That's how this goes. So this is me planning for a bad day on a good day, and these are all very kind of solo things, because it's if I am having a bad day and I don't particularly want to talk to people, what can I do instead to help myself out? And maybe I don't do these, but maybe these give me inspiration for things that I can do instead, right? And so it's just a starting point, but it was a really nice way of me sitting down and going, okay, what can I do for myself when I can't do everything, or I can't do very specific things? What can I do instead to look after myself in a way that isn't just kind of sitting and cabbaging? And sometimes you do have to sit and rot, and that's fine, but sometimes there are other things you can do. So this is my graph. I hope you like it. It's so pretty.